Actually, this is my first this kind of meeting, book club meeting. So I was also very excited all we can do here.
Yeah, you know what we were thinking was normally, we just read. Yeah, Gitanjali, please say.
No, no, I'm so sorry. I was just saying that it is my first book club reading as well. So I'm very excited.
Yeah,
So,
it's mine first also.
okay. So see, we you guys can decide also which way we want to go through. But see, normally like either sometimes we decide the books and we all read the same book and have our own story to tell for 5-10 minutes. Or else, here I was thinking कि हम कोई भी book अभी जैसे पढ़े होंगे, so we can just read few pages together. Or else, if you've already finished the book, you can tell us that this book had this story. Because sometimes we can discuss with the person. मतलब ऐसा मजा आता है ना, when you see or watch a movie, then you want to discuss. तो books के साथ हम ऐसा नहीं कर पाते हैं. So that was the whole idea. तो ये ऐसे हम अलग अलग ways से कर सकते हैं. So normally when I attended initially, तो we all read the same book because वो COVID time से तब start किया था. तो online books थे वो सारे. And then we also had a meeting where we all read our own books pages. And then also we can say the gist also, as I said. तो जैसे भी आप लोगों को ठीक लगेगा, we can do that.
मुझे ये दोनों ही ठीक लगता है कि लाइक एक कॉमन बुक पढ़ के हम वो आके डिस्कस करना वो वाला चीज, और
Hmm.
लाइक if someone is talking about the recent books they have read like what kind of
Yeah,
genre.
correct. Then we'll have more variety.
या वी कैन डू दैट ऑल्सो कि अभी जैसे जो भी पढ़ रहा है वो उसका मतलब उसके बारे में बता सकते हैं बिकॉज अभी तो कोई
Correct.
कॉमन डिसाइड हुआ नहीं है। तो
Correct.
मतलब अभी कोई पढ़ रहा है या पढ़ चुका है उस पे भी बात कर सकते हैं अभी।
Correct.
लाइक यू सेड की वैरायटी हो जाती है जैसे ऐसे करके अगर
Hmm.
है तो।
Correct. हाँ जी. So,
Like
Rekha,
we
yeah,
can.
Gitanjali.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You were saying something.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
I.
Gitanjali, please say.
Yeah, I was saying, why don't we tell each other about what kind of genre we all like, and then we can pick any one book from any one genre, and then we can just decide upon matlab, upon some book that we all can vote for, and then we can choose one book from that. And I feel like we can do both. Why limit ourselves? Like for one book meeting, we can choose a book that we all can read, and for another time we can choose different books.
So you are saying that every Saturday you guys are free so that we meet for half an hour and do something, or Friday,
Yeah,
whichever day.
yeah,
या
maybe.
सैटरडे।
Yeah, Saturday would be fine. Saturday or Sunday, whatever suits, because everyone has their own schedule. So we can decide either Saturday or Sunday whenever we all are free, and we can just take out half an hour of time, and maybe for like four. Matlab, as per the reading speed, we can choose for like one meeting. We can choose. We all can read one book, and for some other meeting, we can choose different books. So that would be great. I feel that.
Sure. Yeah. So, okay, we can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Rekha, what you were saying?
Nothing. I was just saying, yes, we can do it on Saturday and Sunday, whatever
Keep
suits
it on
every
evening if
day.
like evening is better.
Acha. Okay. So I am a life coach, so my sessions are generally on Saturday, Sunday only. So Saturday morning was good for me, but anyways, it's okay. We'll adjust the time. I think we for right now we'll keep it 5:30 Saturday. So जब भी change करना होगा, we all can tell each other.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
afternoon is also fine.
ठीक है, done. So afternoon 3:30 to 5 मेरा session होता है Saturday को. So Sunday there's no session as such. तो Sunday भी रख सकते हैं फिर if you want.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Sunday is also fine.
Sunday 11 to 12 we can alter it with that if you guys are okay.
Works.
ठीक है.
Okay.
So I am reading a very different book. It says The Power of Fun. Would you like to hear about it?
Yeah.
हाँ.
Yeah, yeah. Very. Why not? We are all here for this only.
Yeah, sure. As in, I'm reading two, three together. So this one is what I want to share today. And this is actually a very serious book, though the name says The Power of Fun, because as per the book, people don't have the actual definition of fun, and they tend to do something which either, is publicly good or sometimes good for their family or loved ones. But inside our heart, we know what we love, and that is what is fun all about, which we miss doing it. So there are a lot of things in it, but I would love to read this
Oh,
part which
like
says laughter.
Nidhi, like I was thinking about it recently that maybe like the fun we are
Hmm.
having, it is very like relatable to like what society thinks it's fun. Like let's say traveling.
Correct.
So actually, I don't like traveling much because it feels hectic to me. Okay,
Haha.
so like, the Instagram, even the societal standing is like if you are traveling a lot, you are having fun in
Hmm.
this world like a lot. So like I actually would like to read this book because this is something I can relate to something, and I have been thinking about it.
Okay, that's nice. So this book is written by Ariana, and then maybe I can share the cover page with you. So it is telling us the practical effect. Like right now, what four of us are doing is giving us some kind of happiness which we can't get anywhere else because it's like a stranger's meet of common interest, something like that. So I'll read this part which says laughter. This is like chapter 103 page pe hai wo, and it says the fact that playfulness, connection, and flow are all so good for us on their own suggests that when they are experienced together, their impact should be even greater. So if, as per this book, the author says that we either get like caught in either playfulness or connection or flow, but actual real happiness we get when three of these things happen one by one and together in a row. And this is a tricky to tease out given the lack of research that's been done on our specific definition of true fun. Thankfully, there is a telltale sign of true fun that has been relatively well studied called laughter. True, sometimes we laugh when we are not having fun. But when we are truly having fun, we nearly always laugh. To the point that I have begun to use laughter as a way to differentiate true fun from enjoyment. For example, you can genuinely enjoy a Friday night you spent reading or baking a cake alone. But if you didn't laugh, then you really, you're likely we are not having the true fun. When I asked Fun Squad members to describe what they felt or experienced during their moments of true fun, nearly 90% said that there had been a laughter. In fact, of the entire list of options that I offered, it was the most popular response. Most of the positive effects of laughing, therefore, also likely to apply that we are having true fun. Let's start with physical health. Laughter reduces levels of cortisol and accompanying stress hormone adrenaline, which with which warning the caveat, correlation and causation are not the same, which may help explain people that why people who laugh more often have been found to have lower risk for cardiovascular diseases and even death from all causes. Good humored, genuine laughter also triggers a cascade of reactions that can reduce inflammation in blood vessels, reduce clotting, and decrease blood pressure. So, and improve vascular health. It probably also doesn't hurt when we are really laughing. We breathe more deeply. And when we laugh easily and frequently, it indicates an ability to find humor in life, which both increases our chances of having fun and is a very adaptive coping mechanism that boosts resilience in the face of everything from our mundane, mild stresses to the most unfathomably horrible of circumstances. So, this grim sense of humor describes humor as one of the soul's weapons in the fight of self preservation. So, I've read one page now. And do you like? guys agree, and you can also share a page each from whichever book you guys are reading. It can
So
be a
like
specific.
I listen to like go to the page you are reading.
Hmm.
So the I it's really interesting, and the thing is like the but it is saying that the main indicator of the having fun is like laughter.
Yeah, one. So basically, like if you see that balancing जो tool होता है tarazu, so they are saying if one is part is enjoyment in on one side and true fun on other, then laughter is the equator. वो बिल्कुल बीच में आता है. So laughter indicates the moment of experience has crossed the line from enjoyable to fun. So it is going from enjoyment to fun if you're laughing with it. But actual true happiness comes when three things happen together. First is playfulness, second is connection, and third is the flow. So basically, you have true fun, then you keep doing the thing. Na? You don't say कि at 10 o'clock हो गया, 11 o'clock हो गया. So when you're having true fun, you forget about the time also, apart from the playfulness and connection you are feeling with it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You actually forget about the time. If you are like, if you are enjoying, even traveling also, if you are enjoying it, you will forget about clicking pictures and posting it and everything. When you
Yeah.
truly enjoy something, you don't have to. And also, if you enjoy something, you are not under the peer pressure or something that person is going there, so I also have to go there and then click pictures and I have to post it and I have to tell everyone. No, it's just about
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
So
I think
Right.
recently,
traveling is a
like,
really holistic experience. Like you are like immersed in the world, like
Process.
something
Hmm.
somewhere. But the thing is, like, I don't like the hectic schedule. I mean, like the hecticness that comes with it.
So your
Like you have
connection is missing, then you can say. Like playfulness is
ye-
what you like, but the connection with the a repercussion of traveling की सामान पैक करना है और उसके बाद अनपैक वो सब एंड घूमना है उसके साथ आप रिलेट नहीं कर पासे. तो
it's
बेसिकली
like
दैट्स
yes,
व्हाट.
I have to like wake up
it's not
early, and I
about
have
just
to move
traveling.
around every day, every hour in the day. That's the part.
Okay.
It's not about just traveling. It's about like
हाँ.
loving food or like
Correct.
loving some book or like it can be about anything. Like like
Yeah.
you're saying that you will forget about if it is a true happiness, like
Correct.
then you will
Correct.
forget about everything.
That's true. Like I don't like cooking, but if my family and all of us are cooking together, then it is so much of playfulness because then we learn the masala ka naya naya naam and then the connection of family is there and then it like goes with the flow that somebody will cook one thing and another person will cook another. तो वो बड़ा मजा आता है. Then it becomes a joyful thing. But if I have to cook, then it is like such hectic thing. Otherwise, yeah, that's true.
I think flow is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, that's there. So, Nilanjana, which book are you reading?
Recently,
Any book you're reading, Abhi?
I actually finished a book like some 1 or 2 weeks ago. Then I didn't like pick up a new book.
Which one was
So,
that?
so this book is actually different from what we have been discussing. So it's this
Haha.
book's name is Never Let Me Go. It's
Okay.
by Kazuo Ishiguro. So
Hmm.
this book actually, I was very surprised by this book because I also picked it up thinking that it must be a like very light read and this romantic book. So I
Haha.
have this bad habit that I when I choose a book, like I sometimes take the recommendation of friends, or like I choose the book by its cover, but I don't
Okay.
like really go and like read what this book is about. So
Okay.
basically this book even like sounded like a romance book, but it's like this turned out to be a very deep kind of book. So it is
Okay.
set in a dystopian society.
Acha. Okay.
So the should I give spoiler? Like I don't think you were gonna read it anymore.
Yeah, yeah, please. As in, you can share the book in like a gist of the book, please.
So like all the main characters in these books are actually clones,
Okay.
and their main purpose in this world is like after like being 20 or 21 years old,
Haha.
their organs would start being harvested. for the real humans.
Okay.
And they die like almost, they don't say that they die, they use this term called they completes at the age of 30.
Acha. Okay.
So
That's
like
good.
it, this book's theme was very serious.
Mm-hmm.
So it was something really unexpected to me, because I started this book thinking that it was very light read, but then I ended up reading the entire book. But the thing is like the book's tone is really serious, like these all of these characters are going to die very young. But
Okay.
different to the like other books, like in this dystopian nature, like let's say Blade Runner and all, that no one is rebelling, like they have accepted their fates, that they are going to
Okay.
die. So
Okay.
after that, after reading some this book, like I understand this is a metaphorical to our short lives too, that
Mhm.
we are not also going to live very long. Like they
Okay.
just, this author just made it even more shorter to think like how they are thinking and living their life, and how they
Mhm.
are creating their identity in such short period of their time. And then, and a lot of things in these books are actually vague, especially the world building, because
Okay.
they wanted to focus in about the connections and like everyday mundane events. And these people were more about orphans. They were actually in
Acha.
even like their parents don't exist in this
Mhm.
world, but
Mhm.
they were raised like in orphans. And then like how as humans we crave these like identity, special affection, and these kind of
Okay.
things are like explored in this book. I really liked it. I mean, it's
Okay.
even it has a serious theme. It
Haha.
was like set focused on human connections and identity.
So no rebellious hero came out of the clones.
No rebellion, no rebellion. That
Okay.
is the like, main focus of it. This book actually won I mean, this Kazuo Ishiguro, he
Hmm.
actually won Nobel Prize after like for this and another book
Okay.
of his own.
Acha. So you also send the book cover once we finish the meeting.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So what was the end?
Yeah, I was about to ask what was the end. I wanted to know.
So so basically the story revolves around these three characters, so two girls and one boy.
Haha.
So I won't go into the details. So these three characters were really different from amongst each other. One was introvert and she had very repressed kind of feelings, and another very complex character was like she was some sort of like in term manipulating in terms, but
Hmm.
she has also really good heart. And in the end, how her character grew, that was like awesome in such short period of time. So
Okay.
like in the end what happens, like you would be a bit disappointed. Those two of the main character, that is like she was 30 years old, and she
Hmm.
didn't really start to donate her organs. But
Okay.
the other two characters, like her best friends, they were done donating their organs and they completed.
Ah. Oh.
And she also, and in the epilogue it was saying that after a month she would
Hmm.
also start donating her organs. And she visited a childhood place where she would remember two of her friends and would think that some just like imagine that that was very emotional, that one of one of the love of her life, or like the her
Hmm.
boyfriend, he would
Hmm.
come waving to her. But like
Oh.
and then she doesn't wait for that, and she just goes back and to card, and she
Hmm.
mentions that her donation would also start in 1 month.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So and
that's
she
good.
mentions that we are also not very different from humans. I think that was the main like motive of this book. Like it can be like compared to the like a another couple whose partner has already like passed away, and she is thinking about her partner and her life
Hmm.
in a like nostalgia.
Okay.
So but I mean, it really touched me. This book really touched me without even any twist and all.
Oh, that's a very different story. I've not read anything like that about clones somehow.
I
uh,
mean, I have actually read a bit dystopian literature, and
Acha.
but those books are all about rebellions and all, like Hunger Games, Blade Runner,
Ah,
Divergent.
okay. How about you, Rekha or Gitanjali?
Yeah, okay. So I am just reading a, matlab, I have just started reading a book. Just it is feminist literature,
Mm-hmm.
and the author is Shashi Deshpande, and the title of the book is The Binding Vine. So
Okay.
basically, like love reading feminist literature. So
Uh-huh.
this book is basically it is having three women in different ages. There is one woman. Her name is Kalpana,
Okay.
who is unconscious, and then there is a main protagonist Urmila, who is
Mm-hmm.
recovering from death of her infant
Okay.
baby girl,
Uh-huh.
and then there is Meera, who is dead, who is actually mother-in-law of Urmila.
Hmm.
So the
Okay.
theme, basically, the theme of the novel is it is talking about the institution of marriage, rape, and women emancipation.
Oh.
So the I'm like I have just gone
Rekha,
through
just
the few pages. Matlab, yeah.
the last term you said, the woman. I am not familiar with the term. Can you just say it again?
The
Like
word
Emancipation.
is
woman
yeah.
is
The word is emancipation. So basically, the
what?
process of liberating the women from traditional constraints and
Okay,
empowering them through the rights, freedoms, and opportunities of like social, political, and economic progress, like aiming for equality, basically.
Hmm.
So the
okay. Yeah, yeah.
so the novel is basically why I selected this, because like I have read very normally I like this fiction novel having
Okay.
some magic and all.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I love it since my childhood. I love those kind of novels,
Yeah.
and then after that I like like I said, I like feminist literature.
Mm-hmm.
So I chose because the author, I have gone through the work of author, so it was really like all the feminist literature, and it is a very old matlab book.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like in today's sense also it is very true. It is exploring the feminist theme through the lens of middle class Indian women, and
Okay.
like I can tell a small, I can read just small portion of this book.
Okay.
um, it will not be so I'm not spoiling the whole story because I don't even know, but like I'm just reading the few 1 or 2 pages only.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
here the main protagonist is talking to a doctor. So like it is like only now I speak of Kalpana. How is she? Oddly, he uses the same words her mother had, neither dead nor alive, and she won't recover. Absolutely no chance. And there is her mother sitting by her every day, waiting for her to come back to consciousness. She may do that, but he shrugs. But
Mm-hmm.
what? Well, what I mean is, I don't expect her to ever come back to normality after this. She may become conscious, she may survive. There are patients who go on and on, but
Mm-hmm.
it's only prolonging the agony. But by the way, I got your message about what the mother wanted me to do. Yes, what happened about that? I'm sorry, I already met the police officer by then. That was an odd encounter. There is something I don't understand. Why is the mother so anxious, frantic, almost about her daughter's marriage? Who will marry her if this gets known? She keep saying, can't she see the girl's condition? It's not just this girl's condition. There is another girl, daughter. How
Hmm.
old is she? 12, maybe 13. And her mother's worrying about her chances of marriage. So like I said, the Kalpana is the girl who got raped.
Hmm.
So this main protagonist is talking to the doctor who was treating her. So that's how, like, her mother kept on saying that who will get married to her if everybody will come to know that she got raped.
Hmm.
So and her mother's worrying about her chances of marriage. That's exactly what I can't understand. Tell me, is getting
And she's
married
12,
so,
right?
Hmm.
yeah?
And she is 12,
Uh,
right?
she is in hospital.
I mean, her age is 12, right?
13.
I mean, that in that only 12 and 13. Wow.
Yeah. And her mother is worrying about her chances of marriage. That's exactly what I can't understand. Tell me, is getting married so important to a woman? I have to think. Yes, I say finally for women like her, definitely women are astonishing. I think it takes a hell lot of courage for a woman like that even to think of marriage. Have you seen her husband Kalpana's father? No, I have. Well, he lets out his breath in a laugh. A poor specimen. Vandana tells me that he deserted this woman long back. What was she got? What has she got out of marriage, except for children, of course? And yet she is longing for her daughter's marriage. One only hopes one's children will get more out of life than one has. And
This is
women
so
like
true.
Kalpana's mother do find something in marriage.
Yeah.
So this is the part talking about the condition of the one of the character, like
Hmm.
Kalpana, who is unconscious. So basically, till now I have read like Urmila gets involved with Kalpana,
Okay.
and she is already coming out of her own grief, like
Hmm.
losing her child.
Hmm.
So it is like about female bonding as well. So I am
Yeah.
finding it very
Very
nice
interesting.
till now.
And this is true also.
Yeah.
Everybody wants their kids to have more than what they have. So this is a
Yes.
fact. Yeah. Very nice. It's very different. All the three books are so different. Gitanjali, you are also reading
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. I was also listening to Rekha. She's my sister, by the way, and
Acha.
Nilanjana. So
Okay.
yeah, I was listening to both of their books and your book also, and all three are so different. And now I want to read all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
But the
Yeah,
really
I
books
don't know
take
how
you
I'm
out.
going to, but I like each and every one of yours. I don't know how.
Sure,
Yeah.
but you can listen also. That's so interesting. And then you can ask us what
Yeah,
happened next. Yeah.
yeah. But
But
yeah, but now I have to see also if you all are interested. I would ask a lot of questions about your books
sure,
because all of
sure.
them are
Please. That will
interesting
make
for
it
me.
more interesting for sure. Yeah.
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 So I also have a book today.
Hmm.
The name of my book is The Power of Noonchi.
Okay.
Noonchi is a Korean term.
Haha.
Okay. So I'm not going to read the pages like you both have, and I'm not going to explain my book like Nilanjana has.
Ha.
But there's this thing. What is Noonchi? I'll read out what Noonchi means, and I'll. This book has a lot of examples. Like you have to choose. It's like your psychological test is going on. Like, do you have the power of Noonchi, or do you want to develop it, or how far are you in developing this?
Okay.
So I'll read out what Nunchi is, and then there is an example. The book starts out with it, and you all have to answer it if you want to,
Sure.
and then I'll tell you what it means.
Gitanjali or Nilanjana Rekha, in case this meeting gets over in 1 minute, then rejoin, please. Because I think it's
Oh,
set for half an hour. Hanji. You start,
okay.
Gitanjali. Yeah.
Okay. So what is Nunchi? Nunchi is eye measure, or the subtle art of gauging other people's thoughts and feelings to build the harmony, trust, and connection. So, Noonchi is, matlab, Koreans say that half of the public life is about Noonchi, and Noonchi basically is eye measure, the subtle art of gauging like other people's thoughts and feelings in order to build trust, harmony, connection. And you can use it for for it's an like art of reading the room, relating with others, and using that awareness to get ahead. So
Okay.
the Korean parents believe that teaching their children nunchi is as important as teaching them to cross the road.
Okay.
Like with great nunchi, it feels like the world is on your side. Like without it, you might get hit by something you never saw coming.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
basically, nunchi in plain terms means just eye measure. Matlab when you enter a room and you read the room, that's nunchi.
Yeah. Nice.
So this
Yeah.
is also a really good book.
Yeah. So okay, so the book starts out with this example. It says, let's imagine you have just started a new job at a big company and you are invited to a party where you want to make a great impression. When
Hmm.
you walk into the room, everyone is laughing a bit too hard at the not particularly funny joke of an older woman you've never seen before. Do you A. Step in with a really funny joke, definitely much better than the one you just heard.
Hmm.
Your new colleagues are going to love this.
Hmm.
B. Laugh along with the others, even though it's not very amusing. C. Find a tactful moment to introduce yourself to the older woman who you've correctly assumed must be the head of the company.
Oh,
So, which one of the three options are you going to choose?
it's like a icebreaker, right? In the room.
Yeah, well, you can choose any based upon your
Ha.
understanding of this example. Yeah.
Correct.
I will include it fourth option D. I would just awkwardly stand there and observe like what is happening.
I think I will say a joke. I will start with a joke.
Okay, so you will go with option A.
Yeah.
Okay, and D.
Rekha, what about you?
Yeah, I yeah, I think what's happening is also I will be standing there.
Gitanjali, what will you do?
I thought I'll be doing B because and then I'll go for C. Then I'll find my moment. I'll see what kind of person I can relate with, matlab based on
Hmm.
eye measure, and then I'll start with the person and slowly introduce myself to everyone. So I will
Yeah,
Okay.
choose
yeah.
somewhere around
Yeah,
B and
that's
C
also
based
fine.
upon my nature. Based
Hmm.
upon my nature, I'll go with
Yeah.
B and C. Yeah,
Okay.
so the book says if you choose A, that
Yeah.
is, you step in with a really funny joke, definitely much better than the one you just heard, and your new colleagues are going to love this. If you think that, then you seriously need to work on your nunchi.
Okay.
And if you choose B, like
Uh,
laugh along with others, even though it's not very amusing, then it's a good work. You read the room correctly and picked up the right cues from your new colleagues. If you choose C, that is find a tactful moment to
hmm.
introduce yourself to the older woman who you've
Hmm.
correctly assumed must be the head of the company. So, congratulations, you are already on your way to mastering the power of Nunchi because you've
Oh.
read right. If an older woman who is not that funny,
Huh.
people are laughing at her joke, which is not that funny, then she
Hmm.
must be a person of importance.
Hmm.
So you need to read the room and you need to build your rapport with her. So in a company, in a organizational structure, it is
Hmm.
important that you tactfully introduce yourself to her and other colleagues also.
It's
Hmm.
actually pretty interesting aspect. Actually, I have never thought about it. Like if I go to a room, like whom do I choose to be to talk first? Like I maybe sometimes go to the like the familiar person, like to whoever my friend is there. I go just there and start to like build rapport from there. So I don't know, like so maybe I am also like kind of introverted. So Gitanjali, would you be like going to like actually unknown people and like talking?
We will have to do that when we are in a new organization. But I think मेरे साथ उल्टा ही होता है. Whenever I enter, I am doing something funny, so that people start looking at me first. Rather, I look at them. But yeah, it's a very very good concept. I love the book
Yes, I
already.
also love that concept because I never do this
Yeah.
thing consciously. I mean, what I'm saying that I do these things out of habit, but I
Ha.
have never seriously thought about it.
Correct.
yeah, we all have our personalities, right? So
Yeah.
Noonji actually tells us how to navigate in a navigate at a public place in a social structure. Like if we have Noonji, we can literally survive anything, any public meeting, any party, anything. So I believe this book is really great. Eh, it has been my constant companion through travel. So it took me a lot of time to read it, even though it's not that much of a
That's true. Agree.
small book, and it's very simple also. You can just read it, you can imbibe it, and you can just be done with it, and you can just follow these principles in your daily life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
And
like
yeah,
this
it
aspect
depends
because
on
it is
personality as
something.
well, I feel.
Yeah, yeah, I like this aspect really. Like
Because
because I don't think about it like consciously, but and I like look for my friends in any crowd. Like if I'm in a crowd, like I first look for the known faces. But when we go to the new organization or new social structure, where we don't know like who is the person of importance and who is like just colleagues like us, people who are our peers. I think this should be a consciousness would be good, like consciously doing things.
yeah, so when you read Noonchi, you kind of develop this consciousness. Like
Hmm.
what you have to, matlab, when do you want to speak, and what do you want to speak? You become
Hmm.
quite aware of that. So no,
Yeah. Agree. So, any quotes you want to say which you really like since your childhood or something? Like, I really like this one which says, "Hope for the sky, and you will learn how to fly." So, any quotes you want to share, Gitanjali or Nilanjana, whoever is Priya Rekha, whoever remembers.
Yeah, so there is this quote um I use it. I often use it it's a very small one.
Yeah, yeah.
She who dares wins. I
Oh,
like this.
nice.
She who dares win.
Yeah, that's a very strong one though. Very nice.
So it's like yeah. So I like it. Um, I use it almost like everywhere. Whenever I feel like yes, I'm getting nervous or like I don't know, I'll be able to do it, or and it always gives me some kind of strength.
Oh, nice. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
you have to admit that.
Hmm. Nilanjana,
So
you want to say? Sorry.
Gitanjali again.
Has someone exited the room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nilanjana, you
I
say
think
Gitanjali?
your
she's
quote
joining
if
it
you
again.
want. She has joined back.
Yeah,
yeah, sorry,
No, no,
sorry.
it's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So, any quote, Gitanjali, which inspired you since your childhood or something? Like, I think I'm like the out of the box thinker. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वाला this really inspires me. Hope for the sky, you will learn how to fly. And Rekha also said a very strong one. Rekha, you want to repeat?
She who
Please.
dares wins.
Yeah. So, do you have a quote in your mind which inspired you anytime, Gitanjali?
Yeah, actually I do, but I do not remember the exact wordings. But there's a
Haha.
quote by Indira Gandhi. I don't know if someone will find it. I don't know a bit. I don't know. I'll just say the quote. It's
Okay,
like you can't trust anyone except your own two hands in your life.
that's true.
So there's this quote of Indira Gandhi, and I believe it. I believe it from the bottom of my heart. It's not like I'm kind of a skeptical person who does not trust anyone, but
Hmm.
I kind of do things my way, and I trust my own two hands. The effort that I am putting for a thing, I trust it
Hmm. Hmm.
wholeheartedly. So I
Okay,
believe in this quote.
very nice. Nilanjana, you have some quote in your mind?
no, actually, because I have like come across a lot of quotes that I resonate with, but I don't remember them properly.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, we all know very good quotes, but to
But
say
it's
something
good,
out
no?
of the
Haan.
blue.
So we'll remember one quote for the next meeting also. I think it
But
will.
I actually
Ha-
read something really interesting. Like it is. I mean, I read, but it came. So I don't remember the exact words by but I can say.
okay.
So like the quote was like there must be something really opposite of suicide. So when a person abruptly decides to start living,
Oh, that's a very strong one. Good, good.
yeah, like that's why it stick with me. But I don't remember actually this life quotes.
Hmm. It's okay. So it was really fun meeting you guys. And the books also we are reading, all of us are so different. So it was really good energy. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
yes, that is the thing because now I want to read all of these three books, like you people mentioned. That is
So
the one
we'll
thing.
share the maybe top covers of the book. And in case we are still reading that book only in the next meeting, then we'll share further.
I
So,
believe
like,
I will
what?
be reading Moonchi only.
Yeah, good. So you share about
Yeah,
that and I'll be
even I have
finishing
to
some.
complete.
ठीक है Rekha. So you also tell us what
Yeah.
happened next. And Nilanjana, you start a new book now.
Okay.
Yes, I think I want to read something from you three.
ठीक है. All right. Done.
Done, done.
All right
It was
then.
very good.
You,
All right.
All
Gitanjali
right,
and
then.
Rekha,
That's
you like the session? You like this half an hour session?
yes, very much.
Okay.
Like I said, all of your books were so
Yeah.
interesting that I
Yeah. Yeah.
really want to read all these books. Nilanjana ma'am's book, like the dystopian culture, I really want to. Actually, I really needed a good book to get introduced into that section because I've watched movies about it, but not read about
Correct.
these kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so true.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
And Rekha, I read, once Sonia Kapoor's book because, when you're in society, then they keep having these day ladies meet. So initially, I was very this thinking, nahi, nahi, I don't want to meet, have a kitty party or something. But then I had to read this book by Sonia Kapoor, which is about kitty parties. And there they shared the stories of various girls and why kitty is so important for them. And that's how I joined my first chit chat party. So it's really, really, it open your mind, all the good books.
Yes. It gives you also like talking and meeting about books. It gives you perspective. Like I want to expand my genre
ये
a
सब
bit.
बोल रही है पीछे लाके.
Like I feel like I am a bit stuck in certain books.
Hmm.
So that's also tea party or like something like meeting and talking about the books like everyone is reading. It like broadens the perspective a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone is reading different books, and you get to know all the genres. And it's a nice thing.
sure. Rekha, what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were saying something, Nidhi?
नहीं नहीं, I thought you were saying something. I missed the thing.
No. No.
हाँ.
No,
चलो.
I was just saying different genres. Like other than your genre, you get to know about different genres.
हाँ, that's true. That's true. चलो then. See you guys next Saturday.
Okay.
All right then. Bye
Okay.
bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Nice
Bye.
meeting you all.
Bye.
Same here. Bye bye.
You bye.
Bye.